Welcome to Mentivia. Today we're exploring one of the most fundamental concepts in science, the states of matter, and how they shape everything we experience in the physical world. Hi, I'm Mark from Mentivia. Today we're exploring the fundamental concept of matter and its various states. From the solid ground beneath your feet to the invisible gases in the air, matter is everywhere. Understanding how it behaves in different forms, solid, liquid, gas, and plasma, is key to unlocking the principles of chemistry and the science behind everything we see, touch, and use. Let's dive into the basics and uncover how matter shapes our universe. At its core, matter is defined as anything that has mass and takes up space, also known as volume. This simple definition encompasses everything from the smallest subatomic particle to the largest galaxy. If something can be weighed and occupies a physical dimension, it is matter. Think about it. The air you breathe, the chair you're sitting on, and even you yourself are all forms of matter. Let's clarify what we mean by mass in space. Mass is a measure of the amount of substance in an object, often felt as its resistance to acceleration. It's not the same as weight, which can change depending on gravity. Volume, on the other hand, is the amount of three-dimensional space an object occupies. So, a feather might have very little mass but still occupies space, making it matter. Matter isn't static. It exists in different forms, commonly referred to as states of matter. The most familiar states are solid, liquid, and gas. These states are primarily determined by how closely packed the particles are and how much energy they possess, which dictates their movement and interaction. Let's start with solids. Solids have a definite shape and a definite volume. This means a solid object will maintain its form and size, regardless of the container it's in. Think of a brick or a piece of wood. At a microscopic level, the particles in a solid are tightly packed together in fixed positions. They vibrate but do not move past one another, giving solids their rigidity and resistance to compression. Next, we have liquids. Liquids have a definite volume but an indefinite shape. This means a liquid will take the shape of its container, but its amount of space occupied remains constant. For example, a liter of water is always a liter, whether in a bottle or a bowl. The particles in a liquid are close together but can move past each other, allowing liquids to flow and be poured. They are only slightly compressible. Finally, let's consider gases. Gases have neither a definite shape nor a definite volume. A gas will expand to fill any container it is placed in, taking on both its shape and volume. If released into an open space, a gas will disperse indefinitely. The particles in a gas are far apart and move rapidly and randomly with very weak forces of attraction between them. This makes gases highly compressible. Think about water, a perfect example to illustrate these states. Ice is water in its solid state, rigid and holding its shape. Liquid water flows and takes the shape of its glass. And steam, when water boils, is water in its gaseous state, expanding to fill the air. These transformations are common in our daily lives and are all governed by the principles of matter and energy. From the hard surface of your desk, a solid, to the coffee in your mug, a liquid, and the air around you, a gas, matter is constantly presenting itself in these different forms. Recognizing these states and understanding their characteristics is a fundamental step in comprehending the physical world through the lens of chemistry. In summary, matter is anything that possesses mass and occupies space. It exists in three primary states: solid, liquid, and gas, each with distinct properties based on the arrangement and energy of its particles. This foundational knowledge will serve you well as we continue to explore the fascinating world of chemistry. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out mentivia.com for more educational content. There you'll find e-learnings, videos, and articles designed to deepen your understanding across a wide range of topics. And if you'd like to keep learning with us, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more coming your way.